Welcome to the Sovereign Savage podcast. This is not a place for men who want more noise. This is not another motivational voice trying to hype you into a better week. This is a place where truth gets spoken, the inner war gets exposed, and men are called back under God. Sovereign Savage is for the man who knows there is a war within him, the man who is tired of being ruled by fear, comfort, anger, lust, control, image, wounds, and the old identity he built just to survive. This podcast is about becoming a man ruled by God and unruled by the world. Not perfect, not fake, not polished, formed, honest, present, obedient. This is where we talk about truth, brotherhood, discipline, faith, responsibility, surrender, and the fire that forges a man from the inside out. In this episode, I want to answer the question at the center of all of this. What is a sovereign savage? A sovereign savage is not a tough guy. He is not a loud man. He is not a man trying to prove how strong he is. He is not some image, some mask, or some brand a man puts on because he wants to feel powerful. A sovereign savage is a man ruled by God and unruled by the world. That is the simplest way I can say it. Ruled by God, unruled by the world. He is not ruled by his emotions, his past, his wounds, approval, lust, comfort, fear, culture, or the version of himself he built just to survive. He is ruled by truth. And truth does not always feel gentle when it first touches the places we have been hiding. Most men do not need more information. They already know enough. They know where they are off. They know where they are compromising. They know where they are delaying obedience. They know where they keep saying tomorrow when God has already said now. The problem is not that men do not know. The problem is that knowing has not become obedience. That is where the war begins. The war is not just outside of you. It is not just your job, your marriage, your money, your schedule, your body, or the world around you. The war is within. It is the place inside a man where truth has spoken, but the flesh still wants control. It is the place where God is calling him forward, but the old identity is still negotiating. It is the place where the false self says, stay comfortable, stay distracted, stay angry, stay numb, stay in control, stay hidden, stay impressive, stay protected. But the true self knows. The true self hears God. The true self knows there is more. Not more success. Not more applause, not more noise, more truth, more presence, more obedience, more responsibility, more love, more surrender, more fire. That is the sovereign savage. He is sovereign because he governs his inner kingdom under God. His thoughts do not own him. His emotions do not command him. His impulses do not lead him. His appetites do not rule him. His wounds do not define him. His past does not get the final word. He learns to stand in the middle of pressure and remember who he is. Not because he is perfect, because he is covered, because he belongs to God, because his identity is not up for negotiation every time life gets hard. And he is savage because he does not make peace with darkness. Not darkness in the world, not darkness in his home, not darkness in his mind, not darkness in his habits, not darkness in his bloodline, not darkness in the secret places where most men keep making agreements they never say out loud. He becomes savage against the lie, savage against passivity, savage against compromise, savage against the old patterns that keep pulling him backward. But hear me clearly. Savage does not mean cruel. Savage does not mean reckless. Savage does not mean uncontrolled. A true sovereign savage is tender with his family, present with his wife, patient with his children, honest with his brothers, and humble before God. But when the lie rises, he does not bow. When comfort calls, he does not kneel. When fear speaks, he does not hand over the throne. When the old self starts reaching for control, he stops. He sees it. He names it. He brings it into the light. And then he obeys. This is the difference. Most men try to become stronger by adding more goals, more intensity, more systems, more discipline, more noise, more pressure. But the sovereign savage is formed by surrender first. He is not trying to become somebody fake. He is returning to who God already called him to be. That is why this work is not about building an image. It is about destroying the false one. The false self was built to survive. And for a season, maybe it helped you survive. Control helped you feel safe. Anger helped you feel powerful. Numbing helped you escape. Approval helped you feel valuable. Comfort helped you avoid pain. Busyness helped you avoid stillness. But survival is not the same as freedom. And at some point, the armor that helped you survive becomes the cage that keeps you from becoming whole. That is why every man has to face himself. Not shame himself, not hate himself. Face himself. There is a difference. Shame says, you are broken and worthless. Truth says, this is not who you are anymore. Shame pushes a man into hiding. Truth calls a man into responsibility. Shame attacks identity. Truth restores identity. That is why a sovereign savage does not run from truth. He welcomes it, even when it cuts, even when it exposes, even when it confronts the version of him that has been leading for too long. Because truth is not there to destroy the man. Truth is there to destroy the lie that has been ruling the man. And that is where real freedom begins. A sovereign savage is a man who has stopped worshiping comfort. He does not need life to be easy before he obeys. He does not need his emotions to agree before he moves. He does not need everyone to understand before he follows God. He does not need perfect conditions to do what is right. He learns to walk in obedience while still feeling pressure. He learns to stand in truth while still feeling resistance. He learns to lead while still being refined. He learns to love without needing control. He learns to be still without checking out. He learns to move without running. He learns to fight without becoming the thing he is fighting. That is the man. Not soft, not hard for the sake of being hard. Formed, governed, present, obedient. A man ruled by God and unruled by the world. This is not theory. This is covenant. This is blood. This is war. This is the sovereign savage. And if that language hits something in you, do not rush past it. Sit with it. Because something in you already knows. You were not created to be ruled by fear. You were not created to be mastered by impulse. You were not created to be led by wounds. You were not created to keep circling the same mountain while calling it process. You were created to walk with God, to govern yourself under truth, to lead what has been entrusted to you, to face what has been hiding in you, to stop negotiating with what God already told you to surrender. So ask yourself this: what is ruling me right now? Is it God or is it fear? Is it truth or is it comfort? Is it obedience or is it control? Is it love or is it image? Because every man is ruled by something. The sovereign savage is the man who finally stops pretending he is free while secretly being mastered by everything he refuses to face. He comes back under God. He comes back into truth. He comes back into responsibility. He comes back into the fire. And he does not come back as the man he pretended to be. He comes back as the man God has been calling forward the whole time. Ruled by God, unruled by the world, sovereign in his inner kingdom, savage against the darkness, tender with what God entrusted to him, relentless in truth, obedient without negotiation. This is the sovereign savage. And this is where we end today. Not with more information, but with one question. What is ruling you right now? Do not answer it fast. Do not make it sound spiritual. Let the question find the real place. Is God ruling your mind, your mouth, your habits, your home, your hunger, your fear, your decisions, and your next act of obedience? Or is something else still sitting on the throne? The work begins right there. Face it. Bring it into the light. Stop negotiating with the thing God already told you to surrender. This is the Sovereign Savage Podcast. Ruled by God. Unruled by the world. Fly sovereign. Strike savage.